California forest fires.
What is a forest fire? Forest fires are big, uncontrolled fires that take place in the forest, which are some of the harshest and fiercest fires because there are so many trees to burn. Forest fires are also known as wildfires, as they also occur very often in California. There are lots of different factors that cause this, but we will tackle that later on in the presentation. There are two wildfire seasons, the first being October to April, and the second being June to September. On this slide, I included the Mendocino forest fire that occurred on July 2018, as it was the largest recorded fire complex in the history of California, as it lasted for nearly 2 full months, forcing thousands of residents to evacuate.
Question 1. What are California's wildfire seasons? A. November to February and May to August. B. February to March and August to October. C. March to May and July to November. Or D. October to April and June to September.
How do they start? Wildfires in California can be started in various different ways, but a majority of the wildfires are known to be started by humans. In 2017, there was a study done that found that 84% of the US wildfires were caused by human related activity. The remaining 16% were caused by lightning. However, in California, 95% of the fires that the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection responded to were caused by humans. Power lines and electrical equipment are known to be the cause of wildfires as they can break in high winds and spark and igniting flames in tinder dry vegetation. Arson, which is known as the act of setting fire to a property, vehicle, or anything with the intention to cause damage. A third main cause to California fires are cigarettes. On average, Cal Fire responds to roughly 47 wildfires each year.
Question 2. How many wildfires are caused by cigarettes each year? A. Over 100 wildfires. B. 26 wildfires. C. 47 wildfires. Or D. 15 wildfires.
California forest fires through the years. 1932, Fire Matahila in Ventura is one of the top 20 largest wildfires in California. In 1970, the second largest recorded fire was in San Diego called the Laguna Fire, burning 382 buildings and killing 8 people. 2003, the Cedar Fire, which was also in San Diego, burned close to 300,000 acres and destroyed nearly 3,000 buildings. California forest fires of the years continued.
In 2012, the Rush Fire burned 315,577 acres, with over 43,000 acres burning into Nevada.
In 2018, Camp Fire was one of the last largest fires to occur in California, killing 86 people. In the photo on the slide, it shows that wildfires continue to be more devastating in 2018.
The chart shows that in 2018, from January 1st to November 12th, that over 830,000 acres were burned in just 2018 alone.
Interesting facts. As 2018 was a very devastating year for fires in the United States, California alone had more than 7,500 fires burn, an estimated 1,618,000 acres. This alone gives you the perspective of how big and fast they grow to be when they aren't contained. They are also one of the most destructive things to property in California. Since 1990, 17,000 homes and other structures have been damaged or destroyed by wildfires in California. They are very harmful to humans as well, as they can cause bronchitis, premature death, and more. Bella will be going more in depth with that later in the presentation. Surprisingly, some forest fires are helpful to the forest, as they are a natural and necessary part of the ecosystem. Healthy and thriving forests have dead trees and decaying plants, so after a fire occurs, Nutrients go back to the soil, making room for new trees to grow.
Question 3. Since 1990, how many homes and other structures have been damaged and destroyed by wildfires in California? A. More than 19,000 homes. B. More than 17,000 homes. C. More than 13,000 homes. Or D. More than 21,000 homes. The effects of forest fires. As wildfires in California become more common, the effects become deadlier and more harmful. With the high risk of wildfires, the devastating effects of recent wildfires have highlighted the need for California to reevaluate wildfire risk management and direct greater efforts towards wildfire resilience. Effects of wildfires include, but are not limited to, loss of homes, lives, animals and wildlife, and vegetation. When fires are close to residential areas, people lose their homes and often become homeless. Wildfires create smoke in the air that cause air pollution, making it harder for people to breathe. Also, with fires being close to homes, it causes smoke, ash, and debris, which causes serious health problems as smoke and ash can severely or permanently damage the lungs and throat and lead to asthma.
How can we prevent it? These are just some of many ways that you can. The first being reporting unattended fires. If you notice a fire that is burning out or is unattended, don't hesitate to call 911 or the fire department. See something, say something is key. Number 2, the easiest way to prevent wildfires is to be very precautious when having a campfire or fire pit. Don't leave it unattended and completely extinguish it when you are finished. Number 3, never throw lit cigarettes or smoking materials out of your car, nor should you throw it on the ground. Wildfires can be started even by throwing a cigarette butt on the ground, especially under really dangerous dry conditions. Number 4, when you are using propane to refill your stoves and so on, be very cautious and wait to refill your devices when they are completely cool and should be filled outside. Number 5, pay close attention to your local forecast about fire safety alerts. Stay aware to prevent doing any activities that could end up causing a wildfire. How can we prepare for one? At home, you can have a fire extinguisher handy. Know where your electric, gas, and water main shutoffs are. Have emergency contacts and have a portable radio or scanner. You should also create your emergency supply kit to have extra clothes and batteries, a flashlight, first aid, important documents, a map with evacuation routes just in case your GPS is broken, at least 3 days worth of water, non-perishable food, and prescription medications.
Water sources and containment rates. Containing a fire to 100% can take anywhere from days to several months. To reach full containment, it depends on the weather conditions, the fire size, and the area's topography. According to firefighters, when we hear the word containment, it means a certain level of control. This can be how much of the fire's edge or perimeter firefighters believe they can stop from expanding. One factor that makes it hard to contain a fire are powerful winds, which can fluctuate the containment rate drastically. In 2018, one of California's largest recorded fire was the Mendocino Complex Fire, which was started by a man in late July. This fire reached across 459,000 acres in those 3 months, burning hundreds of homes and buildings. By the beginning of November, the fire finally reached 100% containment.
In conclusion, wildfires, also referred to as forest fires, are uncontrolled fires that occur in combustible vegetation. Fires around the world are known to be destructive, harmful, and disastrous. Most commonly, the fires that occur in California have been argued to be the most dangerous. They destroy homes, businesses, and buildings, result in many casualties, and take weeks or months to fully contain. Fires can have or lead to major problems in the environment or health problems including asthma and damage to the lungs or throat. The best way to stop these problems from constantly occurring is to prevent these hazardous fires from starting.